up, everybody? It's your main man Bennett back here, and again, Commissioner Ben as they say, and welcome to another installment of the Yo Mama's Fantasy Football League, Volume 3, The Revenge Year, Week 13 Power Rankings. Let's go ahead and go. Okay, welcome back to the thing. Here we go. Let's get that out of here. Schwong. So, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Let me get my notes up on the computador. This is a later edition than we're usually accustomed to. I had to wait till that Wednesday night or Wednesday day game between the Steelers and Baltimore to get over with. Steelers moved on to be 11-0. Congratulations to them. Who cares? Let's just get right into these rankings because it is now down to the nitty-gritty. The nitty-gritty situation is very, it's dire. It's playoffs. Are you in? Are you not? And there's only but 4 spots for the playoffs, right? There's only 4, and some people are locked, and some people are not. There's still some room. There's still some room for that 4th place spot. So let's go ahead and get on into it here with descending order from the worst to the best. 10 up and down to the 1. So we'll start with the 10th place team. And the 10th place team in this year's rankings is Kicking It with Younghoe. That's right, Samuel Craig, the Parker, with a record of 4-8. Congratulations on your season. It is over. Give a little clap, a little golf clap for all the guys here. We're going to move right along to the 9th place team. 9th place team in this year's rankings is the Cream Dudes. That's right, give a hand for Adam's team. Love ya, Adam. And yeah, your year's over. So good for you. Better luck next year. So we're going to move right along to the 8th place team. The 8th place team, these are rankings as Team Robs. Now you think I'm just going to keep spitballing and just keep slicing and dicing these teams, but Team Robs had a record of 5-7, just one little tiny win more than the previous 2 teams that I said are just done. He actually has a pathway into the playoffs. Did you know that? Did you know that Team Robs, who hasn't even been doing that good all year, could make the playoffs? And all he needs to do is defeat Bennett's house this week. And one other thing needs to happen in his favor. Alan of Master Cook needs to lose. That's it. That's it. Evan wins, Alan loses, Evan's in. If you know, I'm sure there'll be a bigger breakdown of who's got tiebreakers over who. I'll mention some throughout the video here, because I think it seems really close. There's a lot of 5-7 teams, a couple 6-6 teams, but the tiebreakers are very specific, and the matchups the last week basically have locked out some people, but not Evan. Evan's team is still in the thick of it somehow. So good luck to you, bro. This weekend, I hope you go down. Hope you go down to Chinatown and eat a spicy egg roll that don't do nothing for you. Okay, moving on to the 7th place team. The 7th place team right is the MisAdventures of Robinson Kelso. The irony being that he's in 7th place. He's gone up 1 slot, scored 114 points. He's 5-7, just like Evan's team. But he has played against some of the toughest competition all year. And because of who owns tiebreakers against Tanner's team, and that coupled with the very specific matchups Week 13 has to offer that do include Main Man Bennett, Commissioner Ben Bennett's house back here and again, against Team Robs, which is a very close affair, will determine a lot, as well as Master Cook going up against Lil Russ X. These are monumental, very specific matches. They have wins over Tanner, and the people that Tanner has wins over, I don't think it really matters. I looked into this for a few hours. I looked into this for about an hour. Oh, I did for a minute. I was looking into it. It does not look like he has a pathway into the playoffs. Whitney wins, Bennett wins, he's out. Whitney wins, Bennett loses, Evans in, so he's out. And then Allen wins, he's out. So those are the breaks, Tanner. You did amazing this year from my humble perspective. I know the year's not over, and hell, maybe my calculations are not correct, although they probably are. We're going to move right along to the 6th place team. 6th place team in these year rankings is 5 plus 1. Bang, bang. Is the Bongtown Herbologists, baby. That's right. It's Andrew's team. They are 6-6. And, man, you know, they really, or no, they're not 6-6, rather. They're 5-7. My bad. 5-7. Did score almost 130 points this week. And, you know, a lot of respect and love to Andrew's squad. I believe that, similar to Tanner's circumstance, he does not have the veritable tiebreakers necessary, regardless of a win or a loss this week. The combination of wins and losses, you know, a team's, you know, if he were to win, he'll end the year 6-7, which he would then at best tie teams like Bennett's House, Master Cook, MisAdventures, Robinson Kelso, or Team Rob's. The issue with that is that he has lost to all of those teams at least once, and including that, he had a tie, I believe, with Tanner's team. So they would be, you know, we'd have to kind of figure out how that would work itself out. But it's been a great run, Andrew. You did good. Wasn't your fault C-Mac was down. If he was there, you know, I think that you would have had a totally different season. So better luck next year. We're going to move on to the 5th place team. 5th place team in the rankings is Bennett's House. That's right, Commissioner Ben back here. And again, I'm on the outside looking in right now of the playoff picture. 5th place, might as well be last in my eyes. But I have a couple different pathway opportunities because of some people that I've beaten earlier in the year, and because of the matchups this last week. As random as it was, it becomes very paramount. So if I beat my brother this week, I'm in, regardless of what happens. If I win this week, I'm in. If I lose this week, there's still some scenarios where I could still get into the playoffs. Or actually, no, I think I got that wrong. I think if I lose to Evan, Evan takes my spot in the playoffs. I think that's what's happening. So, what are you going to do? We got to move right along. How about we go on to the 4th place team? And this is when these are the real playoff teams here. These are the guys that are in it for the money. These are the guys that we should all be very jealous of, I think. So, we'll start with the 4th place team. The 4th place team in these rankings is Master Cook. That's right, Alan's team. You know, it's got it going on, girlfriend. What can I say? Alan's team ranked pretty low. But they have kind of like this perfect window where you win and you're in. You know, if you win, if Alan's team wins and Bennett's team loses, Alan's in. Unfortunately for Alan, if he wins and I win, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in. I actually think in that scenario it's Whitney with Lil Russ X that's gonna get booted out. So there's a couple little sneaky things that could transpire. But he's up one spot, 4th place. If the season ended today, he'd be in the playoffs, and we're going to ride that rickety road down to playoff lane. We'll move on to the 3rd place team. 3rd place team in these rankings is Lil Russ X. X gonna give it to you. Hi! Wakanda forever. So, Whitney's team is positioned well, but although they have a 1-game lead over teams like Master Cook or Bennett's House, and you would think that they're essentially a lock, the combination of matchups are just perfect for him to maybe not make it. If he does lose to Alan, then and I defeat my brother Evan, then yes, Whitney will then the three of us will have a tied score out, or a tied record rather, and Whitney won't have any tiebreakers against me or Alan. So that's a precarious place. You got to win here, Whitdo. And hey, after scoring 150 damn points, I think you got all the keys to the Chevrolet. So congratulations for now. Hopefully it stays up. We're going to move along to the top 2 teams. These guys have both locked themselves into the playoffs. Congratulations to them both. And these are the teams that have scored a lot of points throughout the year. But the second place team, the Kittle Prescott Memorial Group. Memorial Team, Group, Company, whatever, LLC. Good job, Michael. You had a couple close matchups this year, and it turns out that those matchups, you did exactly what you needed to do to get her done and get on in. You defeated Bennett's House this week, and that victory was the one that officially puts you in. Even if you were to lose this upcoming week, there is no scenario where you're not going to be in the top 4. So, congratulations for that. Tip of the cap to you, sir. And well done. Okay, how about we get to the number 1 mofricka here.
I can't really shake around, but I want to. Ooh, we're here. We're going for it. We're in the number 1 team. The number 1 team in the rankings is
Team Diaper Funds. We already know. Let's hit it for the car. Let's hit it for the boys. So, Team Diaper Funds, 10-2 record, 182 points on the week. This is 3rd week of the year, scoring more than anybody. And did you know that Tyreek Hill, Derrick Henry, and Patrick Mahomes combined for 122.5 points? Just the 3 of them this week, 122.5 points. I don't even score 122.5 points with my whole lineup, perfect lineup, set, perfect. And I get like 89 points. I can't even get 122 points with whatever I throw out there. He gets it with just those 3 guys. He could leave the other places blank and probably still come out on top. So, congratulations to Team Diaper Funds. You are locked into the fantasy football playoffs. You will have a chance to contend for the championship. You will be going up against the 1st seed, obviously, or the 1st seed goes against the 4th seed. 2nd seed goes against the 3rd seed. So you are positioned then to face off against someone like a Master Cook or a Bennett's House or perhaps a Team Rob's. I don't think you give a shit because you're Team Diaper Funds. So that's all I got, boys. Thanks for tuning in this week. Of course, Power Rankings will continue. There's really no more of them after this. This is it. After this, I'll put out a couple more videos, like some year-end award videos, and I'll do a deeper dive to like the playoff matchups, I think, once we know what those are. So, what else can I say? Commissioner Ben signing off, and go Hawks.